Hi everyone, it's Simon from High Playing Games with a review of Knowledge is Power Decades. The follow-up to Knowledge is Power, which is a PlayStation 4 exclusive because it's a Playlink title, both of them are. And you need to download the app to your mobile device for it to work. The app is 142 megabytes, which I feel is ridiculously excessive. And the game itself is a 6 gigabyte install, so you're going to need to clear some space on both sides of your device for up to 2 to 6 players to play locally only. You connect via your Wi-Fi. Now, Knowledge is Power Decades is a quiz game, but you spend not very much of your time quizzing. The game itself is broken into 13 rounds. 3 rounds of 4 questions, I think. No, sorry, 3 rounds of 3 questions, where you're just doing picking, choosing and answers. And then the 4th round is always like a special round. So it could be that you're sorting out like this and that. Or it could be that you've got to hit the odd one out of 3 answers on your device. Or it could be that you're having to link things together with your device and like matching common themes. Those games actually work out really, really well because you're actually interacting with your device and it's showing that Playlink can do something that, yes, still a DualShock 4 controller can do. For goodness sake, all of these games could be run on a DualShock 4 and it really frustrates me. But that to one side, at least it does something different. Then what happens is that the final round, your points that you've accumulated throughout these 3 rounds of 4 sets of questions are translated into steps on the pyramid of knowledge, and then it's like a quick fire question and answer round to get to the top, and whoever answers first goes up the most steps and so on and so forth. That all works out quite fine, and I love the art style, I love the music direction. It's like Little Big Planet and Tearaway had a bit of a threesome with some plasticine like Claybook, and then they've like produced this quiz-like baby. That's a terrible analogy, Simon. Anyway, but it's true. So what then kind of transpires is that you're like held in attention with that, but the issue is that the gameplay for answering the questions takes up about 20 seconds maximum, but you're spending 2 minutes between each question, and it kind of stilts out the gameplay, and I'll explain why. So at the beginning of each section of 4 questions, you're asked what decade you want to choose, and then if everyone chooses something different, then it will go for a randomizer, and then you can overpower people once in a round if you want to. So you've got that to sort out. Then it'll ask you for a theme. So it could be like movies, music, TV, sci-fi, or something like that. And the same questions do come up quite often, and you can re-go for the same question again, but the game knows it, and it will give you less points, because it's like, we know you know this. It's a weird, like, extra sideline to the game, which I feel like is acknowledging the fact that there's not tons of content. I don't know, maybe. Anyway. Then you have to choose your power play. Now, a power play is something that will alter someone's mobile device so that they can't answer the question straight away. So it could be that you're sliming all of the questions, you have to rub the screen to get them away. It could be that there's padlocks over them, so you have to press the padlocks to unlock all of the questions' answers and then press your answer. It could be that they're iced, so you ice pick away your question's answer that you want before you can then hit it. Disco lights like confuse it because it's trying to make someone that's colourblind freak out, or it could be that the letters are all jumbled up, something like that. And you can have multiples of them, so say if you're playing in a 6-player game, you can throw all of the power plays at one person and they'll have all of them to deal with, so it slows them down, because points are ordered basically in who answers correctly first and then kind of goes down from there. That all makes sense, but it's so much of a faff. So once you've then decided what power play you're doing and who you're going to do it on, it then goes through a really elongated process of everyone giving each other the power play. And it's fine for the first time because you're like, oh, okay. But then I started to notice people's attention starts to wander off about 3 or 4 questions in, because you know that you've got like a 2-minute wait before you then get to actually answer the question, spend 20 seconds doing that, and then you've got 2 minutes of waiting for the next one. There almost needs to be like a fast track route through that kind of shows someone do something once and then everyone's like, oh, okay, that's how it works, and then goes on from there. That's my solution to it. One thing that Decades does do though which I do appreciate, is that you can actually just turn the power plays off. You can have just the special rounds as a gameplay type, and as a plane goes overhead, you can also do just questions and answers like a quick fire round, which I really appreciate as well because it takes out quite a bit of the faff. However, if you are looking for a quiz game that you can play on your mobile, It's Quiz Time trumps this in every way. So I'd recommend that one first over Knowledge is Power, but Knowledge is Power has a much better aesthetic. It just depends on what your family will go for. So that's it. Thank you very much for watching. You guys take care. Bye for now. This channel is just one of my many projects that cover games, music and film. If you enjoy any of these and would consider supporting me to develop further in the future, you can do so by visiting patreon.com/Satorimon. Thank you for your time and for watching the video.